This video is going to show how to post items onto your digital portfolio. The most common place that these items will be coming from is your Google Drive. Right over here on the right side, you can insert directly from Google Drive. Now, these items can either go directly onto the main page or onto a subpage. I know some of the directions said create a new subpage for every item, but I've seen students doing a great job posting multiple items on one page. And if you choose to set up your portfolio in that way, I think it's a fine way to do it. And so since I don't have anything in the ethical and productive community member section yet, I'm going to go ahead and put this first item right on the main page. If you need to rearrange your portfolio as you get more items and create more subpages, that'll also be a fine thing to do down the road. It's your portfolio. Just make sure it's organized in a way that people are going to be able to find items and easily navigate it. So right here, I'm going to insert from Google Drive, and I'm going to use the search button up at the top. And this item begins with the letters ESP. And so I'm going to grab this flyer right here. Just do the top one. Double click it. And it drops it right out there. Use the back arrow, hit the little X, get back here to my insert section, and I'm going to insert a text box. You're going to put the title of this item first, and so this was my ESP partnership is really what I'm featuring here. I'm going to make that a heading. And then underneath that, put a full paragraph reflection at minimum about this item. So now I have my reflection typed in under the item. And if I'm going to put more than one item on a page, now would be a time to put a divider in. Oh, accidentally put 2. Let's go and delete it. And the next thing I'm going to put in here, just because I'm going to use this as an example, is I'm going to grab one more item from my drive. This is a flyer that was shared with me from an upcoming outdoor outreach event. Okay, so this looks good. I go ahead and hit publish. I shared the link with my teacher and everything works fine, except for it didn't. Here's the problem. Anybody else that goes to visit this portfolio, another teacher, either this year or a teacher that you're going to have next year that wants to look at your work, they're going to go and they're going to see in that box just a white square. Why? Well, you probably didn't share the item and make it public on the web. Let's see how we do that. Now this item here, I've already shared publicly on the web. And I did that by clicking on the open in a new tab little pop-out symbol there. Opens in a new tab. And then I just go to more actions, share. Click the advanced button and make sure that who has access is set to public on the web. Yours is probably set to specific people. There's another thing that might come up, which is when you click that and you go and you hit share and you click advanced, it says you must ask the owner to invite the people below. Why is that happening? Well, you don't own the item, so you can't make it public on the web. Now, this is probably something that you created, but somehow you are not the owner. How'd that happen? Well, you probably turned it in using Google Classroom. That makes your teacher the owner, and they haven't returned it to you, so you got a couple choices. You can go to the teacher and say, can you please return the work? And teachers, if you're listening to this, you should probably consider returning your students' work. It'd be a good thing to do before you start having them create the portfolios because it saves this trouble. But now you're a student, let's say, and you've gotten to this spot. You have another choice, which is to make a new copy of your work. And you go to File, Make a Copy. Now when I go back here, I'm going to delete out the one that I don't own, go back to my drive, and it's going to be the first thing here under Files, that new copy I made. Now again, I'm going to still have to hit the pop-out button, hit share, click advanced, and change that to public on the web. go back to your portfolio, and now go ahead and publish again. That'll republish with the new links that are set to public on the web.